Why, hello there, Nice Tale here. I hope this video finds you well. Thanks for joining me today. I greatly appreciate you coming to check out the channel. And I hope you enjoy what you see. Let me know down below what I can do to improve, and consider liking and subscribing should you want to see more. It'd help out a small channel and I'd appreciate it. What are we doing today? We're doing an unboxing of this with the Wixco Jugger. I'm actually liking this thing more and more the time I'm spending with it. And they got me. They finally got me. This company finally got me. I haven't checked it out from them for a while. I've actually checked out a few things recently from them, but I put off getting this model from them because, well, I don't know. It just never really interested me. But there is a variant now that, I don't know. I figured it was time to check it out. I've heard so many things about it. It's a pretty popular one. And I think this is the 2.0 now. I think you just got a glimpse of it if you're quick enough, or you paused. Or you wanted to go back and pause, but you're going to see it just a second. Right here. Coming out. Yeah, there we go. It's a Racoon. Who hasn't heard of the Vosteed Racoon yet? They've done so many variants, so many versions, but they got me. They finally got me. I wanted to check out a couple things. Mostly, I wanted to check out what their copper dune blades look like. And then they put an interesting blade shape on there that was a little bit different than your standard one, so I figured I'd check it out and see what all the fuss was about, because this thing has been pretty popular ever since it dropped, and there have been so many variants. I'll put like one or two links down below, maybe to one to the Vosteed website and one to like an Amazon or something like that. I want to see what the heck what the big deal about this knife is. It is in 14C28N, copper dune. Is this a PVD again? I don't know what this is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I heard recently that PVD can take even more HRC out of a blade than like a DLC coating. That would make that pretty like undesirable in my opinion. Have anybody out there heard the same or know anything? Ow, 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 you cut me, you bugger. Yeah, wow, it is sharp, really sharp. Particularly at the end there. Did you see that? All I did was roll my finger there when I was trying to move, and it got me a little bit. Not bad, mind you, but a little bit. Now, where was I? PVD, yeah. Does anybody know about that? I heard it can really take your, I wasn't paying attention. Take the HRC out of a blade, which is interesting. I would have assumed DLC would be worse, but I'm going to look into it. So, the big deal about the Racoon. What's so good about the Racoon? I mean, it's a budget knife, and there's a ton of variants about it, but it didn't come out that way. It started just being, for some reason, well-liked. So what's so great about it? It is reasonably comfortable in hand. Yeah, not bad. The choke-up position is a lot better than I thought. The reason I've never really been interested in this thing is the choke-up position. It looks kind of questionable, honestly. I mean, you're kind of sloping into the blade. It's better than I thought. There's more room, and it's more comfortable than I was expecting it to be. This copper dune finish, not really my jam for the most part, I'll admit. I like a little more reflectivity, and I really don't like the, I mean, it's a little better than, like, when you see a flat, dark earth. That is not my thing. That's dirt brown. Why do you want a dirt brown blade? I don't want a dirt brown blade. I want a blade that looks like a blade. Not, I don't know. Just, no. I don't particularly like that. This isn't terrible. It's got a little tiny bit of color in there. Actually, on the screen, it looks like it might be picking up a little bit of hues of red. I don't know if that's going to show in the final video, but in real life it doesn't look like it has any red in there, except for a certain angles. It's interesting. It plays. This is a top liner lock. I don't believe I know all the variants of this thing. This thing's got crossbar locks. I think there's a regular button lock variant, maybe. Liner lock variants. They come out with all kinds of things because this one's been popular. Stop pin hits at a great spot. Sharpen tool and plunge grinder, really good. I'll give them that much. The pocket clip looks actually pretty fantastic. You do feel it a little bit. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit higher. Like, back here. This is perfect. This could be a little bit higher, maybe. But it's not uncomfortable by any means. The micarta is... there are a ton of options. G10 and stuff like that, too. But micarta is decent quality micarta. It's certainly not their good... Vosteed is one of the ones like Kaiser who uses the really good stuff. This is not the really good stuff, right? This is not the same Norplex and stuff like that that's on some of the really nice stuff. This is fine micarta. It's comfortable, it's soft, it's decent. It is a tiny bit off center. It is hard to see in there, but it is up. Actually, that's a decent bit off center. Though it looks like it might be the tip grind, which I've been seeing a lot on a handful of knives, especially budget knives lately. Tip grinds have been off. The blade itself looks like it's sitting center, but yeah, it looks like the grind might be slightly off on the tip there, which is always unfortunate. Not the biggest deal on a budget knife, but not something you want to necessarily see. There is... it's rock solid, so that's not a problem. I can play with it a little bit and see what's going on, but it looks like it's just ground slightly off there. I do like the blade shape. It is reasonably thin behind the edge. It is pretty good looking. It's okay looking. The top liner lock works pretty well. It's got some reasonable ergonomics. Better than I thought choked up, I'll give it that much. But I'm going to spend some time to see if I understand why this thing took off like it did. And I'll let you know. Until then, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a great day. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.